Hello my friends, welcome back to Cardz TV with Mary, and welcome to Card Sketch Saturday. Every Saturday I bring you a new card sketch, and today I have sketch number 46. And as you can see, I've got all the measurements on here for you, but as I always tell you, you can change these up to however you'd like and just make this your own. This is just a starting point to get you going on a card. Now I'm going to get some papers and things over here that I've already cut out and get a card base, and we're going to put a card together based on this sketch. Now this is a landscape style card, and my card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. When folded, before you fold it, it's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then we just fold it in half to get our card base. Now if we look over here at the sketch, we have a mat that's 3 3/4 by 5. And I've cut it out of this pretty pale pink and white paper, and I went up 1/8 of an inch with a piece of black cardstock because this pale pink would just get lost on this white card base if I didn't back it with a darker color. But I most always do that anyway, whatever color I'm using. I just think it really gives your card some depth and dimension. Now I will tell you the papers I'm using today all came from this garden party paper pad, and this is from Pebbles, and this is one of my favorites. I love this paper pad. It's got such pretty papers in it. Now I'm going to grab some glue and get this adhered to the front of my card. Now let's go back to the sketch. We have 3 borders that are going to go across the sketch. We have one that's 1 inch by 5 inches. Now this little piece of paper didn't come from that paper pad. This was just a little scrap that I had that I thought would go well with these other papers. This is 1 inch by 5 inches. Then we have one that's 3/4 of an inch by 5. That's going to go right on top of that. And our last little border is 1/2 inch by 5 inches. And that is a darker pink pattern from that paper pad. And I'm going to get my glue and get all these adhered down. Now we've got all our little borders on. Now if you don't like to mix pattern papers, you can use all solid papers with maybe a patterned background. I just think it's fun to mix up the pattern papers, and it's really easy when you get a paper pad where all the colors in the different patterns go together so well. Next we have this large rectangle and a smaller rectangle that goes inside. And these 2 mats, the large one is 3 by 4 1/4. The small one is 2 3/4 by 4. So I took some black for the 3 and 4 1/4 inch piece, and then I've got another pale, it's kind of a check, pink and white, and this was the 2 3/4 by 4. And this is going to go right over here. And if you look at the drawing or the sketch, you can see it goes all the way across this border. Now in the sketch I had it go from the top to the bottom of the card, but on this little card I wanted to leave a little bit of white, so I cut it just a tiny bit shorter, and I'm going to get that adhered down right there. Now I wanted to put my focal point right here on this mat, and I knew in this little paper pad it has some little seed packets that you can cut out. Let me see if I can find them. They're little cut aparts, but they're supposed to be like seed packets. Like here is daffodils, lilies, daisies, forget-me-nots, peonies. Well, I wanted to match this little floral piece right here, so I got this one that's supposed to be pansies, and it matches this little strip right here. So I trimmed it out, and I also backed it on some black cardstock, and I've got it on some foam tape. I'm going to put that right there. And then we look down here, and this is a sentiment strip, and it's 1/2 inch by 2 inches. Well, I just took this little banner die and cut one out, and I typed this on my computer, and it says Scattered Seeds of Kindness, which I thought was perfect with the little seed packet. I've also got this on some foam tape, and I'm going to stick that down right there. Now I've got some faceted black enamel dots, and I think I'm going to add just a few up here and maybe one down here, just to give it a little bit of sparkle and shine, and it'll kind of pull the whole thing together. Here's the finished card using Cardz TV sketch number 46, and I kind of went crazy with these little enamel dots, but I think they kind of look like seeds. So it goes along with the seed packet and the sentiment, scatter seeds of kindness. So I think that turned out really pretty. And you could use this as a thinking of you card, a birthday card, get well, just any occasion. I think this would work really well for. So don't forget to go over to my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com. You can pick up all 46 sketches or just one or two if you want to. They're all free to download. Thank you all so much for coming by today. I hope you've had fun watching me put this little card together, and I hope you'll give it a try yourself and have some fun. Thanks again, guys. I love you all. God bless you all, and I'll see you again soon with another card. Bye now.